Hi, everybody. I am excited to welcome you tonight. We are here to share some stories about impacting families. And you have been invited because someone on this Zoom cares about you, or they're sending you this link because they think that you are someone special in this world. And so they just want good for you. And we are here to share a little bit tonight of education and also about a product. So if you didn't know that, we're going to take the elephant out of the room and let you know we're going to be sharing a little bit about Juice Plus, the product tonight, and what it can do for us, and also how it's been impacting all of these people's health and their families. So we're all about inspiring healthy living and creating a better life for ourselves and just improving the quality of life that we.
Oh, Shell, I got you muted somehow.
Okay, can you got good? Okay. As a culture of people, we are headed down kind of a yucky road with our health picture if we don't choose to take some control of it. And so, in America, we're seeing drastic issues with heart disease. 1 in 4 people are affected by heart disease. 1 in 2 women are developing cancer. 1 in 3 men are developing cancer. 1 in 3 people are going to have diabetes by 2050. And 1 in 5 kids are obese, not just overweight, but obese. And so we know that we can do something about those things. 75% of diseases are preventable through proper nutrition and lifestyle. And so we want to take control of that, because it's very sad to realize that our kids today are being more harmed by poor nutrition and diet and lifestyle than they are combined by drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. Those used to be the things we had to watch out for, but now our food and our lifestyle are taking over in what's harming our families. So we've got to do something about it. So why is this becoming an issue for us? Well, it's because more environmental toxins, things in food, all of our water sources, all these things they've compiled over the years, and we have more toxins than we used to have. And so we have to work to decrease those. We also are seeing that our food quality is decreasing. So we are, wanting to eat good, but the food that we're getting at the grocery store isn't as nutrient dense as it used to be years ago, like what our grandmothers were eating. And so we have to work harder to eat more of it to get the same amount of nutrients, because our soil isn't as good as it used to be. It's being packaged and processed, picked early so it can be shipped and sit in the grocery store. And then I know that you're probably like our family. We go to the grocery store once or twice a week, every little bit. And then it sits in the fridge for how many days till we eat it or that it rots. And so we know that we have to do something more to help out our families. So we are just looking to decrease the kinds of foods that are causing us not so good effects and that are less processed. So I want to give you a couple examples here. We'll do this one first. I saw this and I just loved it. So a package of Pop-Tarts. When I was a kid, this used to be my breakfast all the time. I mean, my mom was like, here you go, strawberry Pop-Tarts for breakfast. I was having my fruit, it was good. So you think about, okay, my kids want to eat these. I don't let them eat them very often unless somebody else gives them to them. But how much sugar is in a package of Pop-Tarts? 2 Pop-Tarts. There is 30 grams of sugar. That's 7¼ teaspoons of sugar. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what I ate every morning. It's crazy. And so that's just a simple one. And then I picked this up. Now this is my kid's stash. So I'm not saying that we're perfect, right? They get this from the ball coach or whoever, you know. And so I found this in the pantry and I'm like, oh yeah, they, you know. Are your minds blown by this? Okay, there's 72 grams of sugar in this bottle of root beer. And that is 17 teaspoons. And the serving size is the whole bottle. It's not even just like half, you know, and so you think it's a lot, it's the whole thing. And little kids are, you know, they're like, oh, well, this kind's caffeine free. It's healthy. No, it's not. It's 17 teaspoons of sugar. So these are the kind of things that we have to bring awareness to. We have to just say, okay, we got to be careful. We got to really think about what we put into our body, because these things, if they are consumed on a regular basis, can lead us down a road to those sad statistics. Because I mean, I think that we all can, like, let's just take a quick, if you have been affected by heart disease, cancer, diabetes, or those or an autoimmune disease, because we've got that in our house too. So that's even asthma, allergies, celiac, Crohn's, all those things. If you've been affected by any of those in your household by someone you love, raise your hand. Oh my gosh, everybody's got their hand up, right? Everybody, it's happening to all of us. And so don't think that you're going to escape it, okay? We have to work together to do better. So how can we be healthier? We don't want to be doomsday here, but how can we be healthier? We can take control of certain things. You know, we can exercise, we can sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Okay, you're gonna have to try on that one probably if you're a mom. But managing our stress is huge. It's really hard on the body. Drinking more water, using less, you know, more safe products with less toxins in them, like we were talking about, and eating more real foods. And so, you know, experts say that we all can agree good nutrition is what can prevent these diseases. And we know that oxidative stress is caused by poor choices, the things that happen out in the world, just regular aging. And if we eat more fruits and vegetables, can go in and repair those things and help us heal our bodies on a cellular level. And so that's really, it's hope for us. You know, it's hope for us that we can take back control of some of these crazy things that are going on. So fruits and vegetables are not only good for you, they're so good for you, they could save your life. And most of us aren't eating 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Or if you're like me and have a kid at ball game, probably should be eating 16 to 20. That's just not even real. So we know that a lot of people look to vitamins for that, that gap in their nutrition, that space that they're like, you know, I probably should do a little better. But we know that those things, they're man-made. They can't serve all the things that God put into the apple. There's thousands and thousands of nutrients in whole foods, if you just take an apple, for example. But a vitamin can only put so many of those in there. So we want to make sure that we are getting all of them from the natural source. So that's why whole food is so important. So we're going to show you a video here that talks a little bit about Juice Plus, because it is whole food and it's just powdered produce. So we've taken all the good stuff and just put it down into a simple powder that we can get in on a convenient, easy way for the whole family, safe for everyone, from womb to tomb. I know that I just birthed the baby a couple of years ago, and he was my Juice Plus kid. But when I started learning about Juice Plus, I had a child that I was freaking out, was going to go to school for the first time because he had a heart condition. He was born with a congenital heart disease, or heart defect. And this just gave us so much peace of mind, knowing that it was going to help boost his immune system up. and there was research to back that. It was good for cardiac wellness. It was all of these things. My husband had celiac. And so we were just learning all about how we could improve our nutrition to improve the things that were coming at us. We were just living our normal lives, but things were happening. And so this is just a simple way that we can improve it each day. And we're going to show you a video too, so you can learn a little bit more about it.
More fruits and vegetables. It's about the only thing every expert agrees on. You need to eat more fruits and vegetables for the health you want.
We eat plenty of protein, we eat plenty of carbohydrates and sugar, we have plenty of calories. What we're missing to be healthy, to be at our optimal best, is the nutrition of plants.
We know that we need to get probably at least 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day, and most of us can't or don't. And that's where Juice Plus comes in.
Juice Plus really helps bridge that gap between what we're supposed to be eating and what we do eat.
Juice Plus provides the nutrients from 30 different fruits and vegetables every day. And they're micronutrients. You don't need a whole lot of them. You just need a little bit every day.
Such a quick, easy, once a day, simple thing to do.
Juice Plus capsules and the Juice Plus ingredients are non-GMO. They are vegan.
Tested for herbicides, pesticides, yeast, mold, and fungus. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, even the capsule.
Juice Plus helps in making healthy living easier because of what I call the 3 E's. It's effective, and we know that it works because of the research. It's efficient. How quick, easy is it? I mean, if you have time to yawn, you can swallow the capsule. And it's economical.
When you tell somebody to change their diet, you might as well ask them to learn a new language, especially if they're an adult, because so much of our life is centered around food. But if you ask somebody to take some capsules, that's one simple change.
I like to look at Juice Plus as the one simple change to help get people started.
We're not asking them to go out and run a marathon. We're not asking them to join a gym. We're simply saying, with your nutrition, try making one simple change.
Habits are tough to change, but if you start slowly and just start one at a time, then you'll notice after that you want to do more of the healthy things and less of the bad things. What really got me involved with Juice Plus was the research.
20 plus years of real clinical research, not mice, not hamsters, not cells, people.
Over 40 publications in the medical literature.
Randomized, controlled, double-blind, placebo-controlled trials done at major university hospitals by the researchers who are tops in that field.
People are always looking at labels. Labels provide very limited information. What matters is bioavailability. Are the nutrients actually getting into your blood?
20 of the clinical studies that have been done show bioavailability, which means that the nutrients are getting into the bloodstream.
Beyond that, we've shown functionality. It gets into the blood and it helps different tissues and cells and systems work better. That's as good as it gets.
Brain health, skin health, gum health, lung health, heart health, supports a healthy immune system. There is no other fruit and vegetable supplement on the planet that has the quantity and the quality of nutritional research that Juice Plus has.
Juice Plus is not a magic pill. Juice Plus is not the only thing that people can do. For the past 17 years, I have enjoyed the benefits of over 30 fruits and vegetables every day in my body.
In my 27 years, I've seen a lot of these copycat products come and go, and they come and go. Juice Plus stays because it's the standard.
Okay, so now that you've got a little info about what it is from the professionals, we're going to share with you a few stories. So I'm going to ask Nikki to come on first. And she has been sharing Juice Plus for a long time now. And she has a great story, and I can't wait to hear you guys. So go ahead, Nikki.
Hey, thank you. Yes, I'm going on my 8th year now with Juice Plus. My name is Nikki. I am a group lead microbiologist for Quest Diagnostics here in Lenexa. I started when my daughter was 5 years old. I was introduced to Juice Plus by Shelly, and it was kind of my hallelujah, because she had battled constipation since day one. And because of that constipation and being so, her gut was so out of whack. I mean, it just threw her off. Anything from getting viral infections to respiratory infections, which led to doctor's appointments and steroids and antibiotics and breathing treatments and a lot of missed work in school. And it was a godsend to find this product, because she took the gummies, and within probably 3 weeks, she was a completely different kid. And, you know, for the TMI in the room right now, to have your 5-year-old high five you down the hallway because she knew what it finally felt like to feel good and go to the bathroom on her own at the age of 5 was just so wonderful for her, because she didn't really understand it at all. So truly thankful. So now she's been taking them for 8 years. And, you know, when we do get sick, it doesn't last. And I'm truly thankful for that. And then my personal story is I battled endometriosis and polycystic for a couple of years, and I had a really bad case show up, basically present itself. And I'd only been on the product for about 6 months, and I had bled and bled and bled, and the pain was so bad. I just couldn't take it anymore. My OB was like, "Why are you still standing here? You should be in the ER." And I was like, "I don't know, you know, other than the pain, I feel good." And he's like, "Well, you've got to be anemic, you know, draw your blood, send it to me." And he was like, "You're not anemic." And I said, "I know, I feel fine other than the pain and the, you know, constant bleeding." And he says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm not taking iron because it tears up my gut. I'm trying to be an advocate for myself." I knew what did not make me feel good. And I told him that I was on Juice Plus, and he says, "Well, keep taking it. If that's what is helping you, then please keep taking it." And now again, we're going on 7 years, and I have not had a flare up. So truly, truly thankful for finding that for my own personal reason. And, you know, along with better sleep and hair and, you know, the whole thing, gut health is so important for us right now. And Juice Plus really, I know, has helped to boost our immunity by being bioavailable and helping the gut flora. And so that's kind of my personal story. I'm very much with my background in dealing with microorganisms all day long. This is something that truly I'm very passionate about, because if you don't have a healthy gut, then the rest of you is just going to be all thrown off. But I wanted to share a little bit why I joined the business as well. First of all, you know, I joined to help pay for my own product. That's a huge perk. And there's nothing wrong with having that side gig and supporting your family and paying for your own product. And then secondly, being the nerd that I am, the science background that I have, the research just sold me. I mean, it was a no-brainer to have over 40 published research articles out there, and they're true. And I'm very happy and proud of those. And the last thing is the community. These women and men really strive to share these products, and it's really just so strong, and they speak from the heart. And so I'm happy to be here. So thank you.
Yeah, we're happy you're here too, Nikki. It's so fun to have people go on this journey with you. I mean, we've done everything from workout together to see Nikki pay for new floors in her house, to all sorts of things because of
Yes.
sharing Juice Plus. So it's
Yes.
fun to get to do that. So thanks for sharing. Tracy, I'd love for you to hop on here and tell us a little bit about your journey as it's beginning. You'll have to unmute yourself.
Okay, hi. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
So hi, so I'm really excited to be on this call with everyone. It's really like I'm thankful to get a jump start on my health, but I wanted to introduce myself. So I'm Tracy Gonzalez. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of a very active 5-year-old boy, and I'm a military veteran. So I first got introduced to Juice Plus. So my girlfriend, Nicole, who's also on this call. So I military sister, but I saw a picture of her and it was one of those things where she's always been beautiful and bubbly, full of life, a ray of sunshine for me, right? But this one picture she posted on Facebook, I don't know, I think you guys were in Florida, but she posted this picture and I had to seriously message her and I said, what is your secret? Like, please tell me your secret, because she just had this glow about her and I was super excited to know. So that's kind of where it started, is I needed to know the secret. And she told me, she said, listen, I'm Juice Plus. That's my secret. Kind of gave me a little more information of, you know, her journey with it. But I'm going to be honest, I've always felt myself being consistent with being healthy, trying to be, you know, have a healthy lifestyle for my family, but learning, obviously, when I joined the Juice Plus, I think the Shred 10 really was an eye opener for me, the first Shred 10, because I've been on it now for about 30 plus days. So I've done Shred 10 twice, but just knowing that some of my habits were not so healthy, right? So being a busy mom, although I am retired, I do stay really busy, but I was learning that we were eating out more often than we should have been, right? So eating out several times a day. I was on a lot of caffeine. I was taking more caffeine intake than I should have. In my sleep, Shelly, I laughed because you said 7 to 8 hours. I don't even know if I could get that in a week if I tried, but I am working on it. So I was doing a lot of caffeine to, you know, whether it would be coffee, energy drinks, things like that. And I would, of course, look for the stuff that said 0 sugar, but we know with 0 sugar comes everything else added. So for me, it was one of those things where I was happy to get a jump start on some healthy habits. So what I will share personally, you know, being new to Juice Plus, I only 30 plus days, but what I will share is that I am down 5 pounds, and I say 5 pounds, and I really want to like emphasize on the healthy 5 pounds, because I didn't do a caloric deficit. I wasn't starving myself or anything like that. I was fueling my body with, you know, taking my Juice Plus. I working out now. I work out 3 to 5 times at least weekly, and I follow that with the Perform. So, you know, for the muscle recovery and the growth, I do that. I am more energy, and you wouldn't believe it. Like I mean, really almost now today I had no caffeine, but if I maybe have a cup of coffee, maybe, but I mean, really trying to get to like 0 caffeine, but I'm full of energy, and I've been up since about 5 o'clock this morning. So, meal prepping for my family is very important. So we're not eating out as much, and we're prepping our meals and actually making a plan for dinners and snacks and things like that. Like I said, with a 5-year-old, it makes it, I'm not going to say hard, but it's, you know, enticing for him to want to make sure he's eating the right things. So fueling his little body with fruits and vegetables has been a no-brainer, honestly, for him and my husband, because they now take the gummies. So I do the capsules. I have the capsules for myself, and they take the gummies. And my son thinks they're fruit snacks, so it kind of works for him. He gets, oh yeah, fruit snacks. He's excited, and my husband has been taking them. So I'm happy because in the last 30 days, not only have I become closer, you know, with a longtime friend, you know, Nicole and I are going on almost 20 years of friendship. So being closer with her, and like I said, she brought me closer to a group of women. I know there's men in the group too, but women, you know, just supporting and encouraging everyone, you know, to just be healthier, and no matter if it's business, you know, because I am a partner with Juice Plus, but for me, it was more achieving personal goals and then growing my business. But I think it's just amazing to just be supported and surrounded, you know, no matter what your goals are. And I'm just thankful to be on this journey, you know, and I look forward to what's to come, because these last 30 days have been amazing.
That's awesome, Tracy. We're so happy that you're here. And
Thank
that's
you.
really what we love to do, is just to support everybody in their personal goals, but then also if they, you know, within their business, and just sharing with others, because it's a
Yeah.
ripple effect. And
You
so okay, I thought she was going to say something else. So we're going to go on to Nicole, and Nicole is actually Tracy's sponsor. She is a fun friend of mine because I love our story. We met in a Whole Foods parking lot at a little farmer's market. We had my tower garden there, sharing that with the community, and we were strangers. And that's what I love about this opportunity is you get to impact people you don't even know. So we became Facebook friends that day, and several years later, now she's here with us, and we're gonna let Nicole tell a little bit about her story real quick.
Hey, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like Shelly said, and Tracy said, and Nikki said, I mean, it's the community of it all. I'm just excited to have this opportunity because Juice Plus had made such an impact on my life when I didn't even know that how much I needed it. Like Tracy said, we were both veterans together. I served 21 years and my husband served 21 years, and I have 3 kids. And when I retired, I was struggling. I was struggling because I didn't know who I became. I lost a loved one to cancer. My anxiety was at the highest of just high. I was depressed. It was unbearable. I would hardly come out of bed. My migraines were just painful. I would have vertigo and I didn't know what was going on. And I would go to doctors and they would give me medication to get rid of the depression, medication to get rid of the anxiety, medication to get rid of the headaches, and medication to get rid of this and that. And I was like going in this whirlwind of not knowing what was happening. And on top of that, I gained 75 pounds, if not more, after I retired. I lost who I was, and I was having back problems and hip problems. And I was just at a really, really low, and I was struggling. And I was living an unhealthy lifestyle. We were a very fast-paced family, ball games and events and always out. And I always had a smile on my face. It's just one of those things, I've always smiled, but behind it, I was just never really, really happy. And I had to step back and I had to look at what was happening in my life. And like Shelly said, I met her 8 years before that at a farmer's market. And like Tracy said, I saw Shelly's face. I saw how happy she was. I saw the glow on her. And I followed her on Facebook. I would see her. And one day I just knew I just had enough. I was done. I couldn't get the answers that I needed. And so I reached out to her and I said, okay, please help me. I need help. And that one thing changed my life. I started seeing results in months. And I'm not talking about weight loss because that was a plus. I started seeing myself change. I started being active. My mood started getting better. My headaches started going away. I don't even know, like vertigo, like they would say it was allergies, it was water in my ears, like they could never pinpoint it. But I do know that regardless on where the pinpointing was, I know once I started Juice Plus, it changed. I no longer take anxiety medication. I no longer take depression medication. I no longer have those migraines or those vertigos. And I became a better version of myself. And that helped me be a better mother for my family. And it's so upsetting to me sometimes because I see my veteran brothers and sisters going through the same pain I was going through. And so I feel like it's a passion of mine to get on this and holler at the top of my lungs all the time and tell them how much Juice Plus has made an impact on my life and how it helped me. And it didn't just help me, it helped my family. My husband was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 43. Skinny guy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how is this possible? He's tiny. Like I'm used to like just overweightness. Type 1. They said it came out in late onset. Okay, what do I need to do? I got him on Juice Plus. His A1C went from a 12 to a 6.3. I was not going to let diabetes take my husband away from me. His endo doctor said, whatever he's doing, he needs to keep doing it. And then I was like, absolutely. It was proof to me. It was proof to my family. My son takes it. He's older than 13, so he doesn't get the gummies, but I open those capsules and I put it in a juice and he downs it. My daughter, who's in college, who's a tennis player, she takes it. And now I know I am doing something right for my family. I know that Juice Plus not only saved me, but it helped me save my family. And that's important. So now it's like incorporated in our lives, you know? And so when Shelly asked me to be a partner with Juice Plus, I had to say yes, because the decision was easy for me, because I knew that this was an opportunity for me to learn more, to research more, to be in a community that cared about health, and not just for the person that was paying for it, but also to give it to our children for free. I mean, that is a company I want to be a part of, a family that I wanted to be a part of. And I know, because I just want to shout it, because there's so many other mothers and veterans and people that really have those same problems that I did. And so I just want to be there to help them and make that one change that Shelly helped me do. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being a blessing to all of us, and for being part of my life. You've just been a big deal. So we love how Juice Plus has so uniquely impacted all of these people that you've heard their stories tonight and their families. Juice Plus is unique. It's safe for everyone. It's got third-party validation with its research, and it's just food. It's just food in a simple, easy form, and that's what we're all after. So it is unique, but it also, we know that it does not cure or treat anything specific. No, we're not here to say that if you have one of these things that it's going to cure or treat it, but we know that when you fuel your body with whole food nutrition, with proper nutrition, that it has the ability to redo itself 97% in 1 year if you fuel it well. You can be a whole new person next year, which is so exciting. We have such good health and hope to offer, right? And we can do that with one simple change. It can make such a profound impact on us. So we ask you tonight, to make sure that you get with the person who invited you to this call. Your story is just as important as the ones that you've heard here tonight. And so we know that we have the research that backs it. We know we have the stories. We know that we're the company that's been around. You can Google it. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world. And we know that we have a company that has our back. They are here to help families. So we have a program that students can receive free Juice Plus with an adult sponsor. And it's so exciting because those kids and those families are seeing major, major changes. Just like Nikki said, less doctor visits, more meals at home, less fast food, better, less over-the-counter prescriptions, medications. I mean, it's just the research is just phenomenal, and it's a huge study. It's impacted over 1 million kids in our country, and so we just want to continue that and give that hope to families. So get with the person who invited you again for that, because they can get you signed up for that free program. So we just know, and I want to touch on, if you think that, hey, I eat all my fruits and vegetables, I do it every day. I'm one of the 1 out of 10 Americans that just has got it down. You know what? We have something for you too. There's a Tower Garden, and that's how Nicole and I met. Tower Gardens are amazing. They are our hydroponic vertical garden that helps us grow food at home, and it grows faster and it takes less energy and less water, and it's more nutritious because you're eating it right off of the plant when it's got all of the peak ripeness. It's amazing. So there's something for everyone here. And Juice Plus, like they said, is so affordable. We make it great for families through our program. And so we just want everybody to be having this on their counter, consuming it every day in their house and helping their families. So tonight we just, we invite you. I just love this community. So we invite you, come be with us, come join us as a customer, get with that person. Hey, send me a link. I got to know more about that. I want to get my order in tonight. Get on board with us, join our team. We want more friends to be here with us. We need people to send the message. And by the way, we do go do a lot of fun stuff too. So you'll want to be part of that. And so, or maybe you're looking for just a new way, things are just tough right now and you want something different. We have an opportunity with our company as well. If you would like to grow a big or a little or a big business, we have that opportunity. You can even earn benefits with our company, health insurance. It's amazing. So really, you have the opportunity to come in whatever door you want, but we invite you, most importantly, to get on Juice Plus tonight. That is the most important thing that you can do. Get this stuff in your body because it works and it's going to help you have a better life. And that's what we really want. So thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your story, and we're so thankful for each and every one of you. So make sure to tell a buddy about this, and we'll see you all soon.